Here are the top 3 questions you should be asking when you're buying a home. And this is a great topic as well for real estate agents that are learning the business, because you need to know these things when you're helping a client buy a home. I'm a real estate agent that's closed over 1,500 homes, and I own a ton of my own investment properties. So I'm going to tell you right now what you need to be asking. All right, the first thing, the most important thing to ask is the age of the mechanicals and the bones of the home, okay? To me, these are the most expensive items. I want to know how old they are and if they've been replaced recently. So that would be the roof, the HVAC or air conditioner, the heat gas pack, if there is one, if it's on gas heat. I want to know the water heater age. I want to know the roof. I want to know if there's been a termite check done. I'm in the South of North Carolina, so their termites are a big deal here. I want to know if they've been on a termite or pest plan. So the bones of the property, because those are the most expensive. I'm looking at the siding for wood rot. I'm looking at the windows. So I'm asking the listing agent for the disclosure, and I want to see if they're disclosing the age of all those mechanicals and if they've been taking care of the exterior of the property, because those are things that are very, very expensive, especially the roof. I want to see if the gutters are full, if it's been maintained, and you can see this with your own eyes. Anyone can. The second question I always ask is, how many days on market has the home been on? Okay, how many days has the home been sitting for sale? What do the sellers owe? I kind of like to know that. It gives me a little insight to what's going on. I would like to know, like, why are the sellers moving? I want to know their motivation. This tells me if I have negotiation room as a buyer, okay? So I want to know, what's the story with the property? Why is it for sale? How long has it been on the market? Has there been a lot of showings? Is there any other interest? You can ask the listing agent all these questions. And thirdly, this one is a doozy, and it's very important that you have the answer to these questions before you purchase a home. You need to know the taxes and the insurance on the property. Is the property insurable? What is the quote going to look like for you? Because if you're in a flood zone, you might have to pay flood insurance. If you're near the coast, your insurance is double that of someone that's inside of the coast. You want to know if all of the age of all of those mechanicals is so old, the insurance might be higher. So insurance and taxes and HOA dues, you want to know if there's, for the HOA dues, is there a capital contribution you have to make to join the HOA? So this could be potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars that you didn't know you have to spend on a property when buying it. So it's always best to get the insurance quote up front, ask a lot of questions about the HOA. Is there a capital contribution? What are the taxes? And are there special flood insurances or hurricane insurances that you need to know about? Because this could greatly increase your payment every month. After you make an offer on the home and put non-refundable money down, this could be a super big shock to you. So these are questions I would definitely ask when buying a home. And if you're a real estate agent, you need to be asking these questions for your clients.